Hi students, welcome back. Let's continue with the min terms and the max terms. So in the previous video, I had given a definition of what exactly the min term and max term. So if we want to represent any expression in a canonical standard forms, you can either you can also call represent in the form of a min terms and the max terms. So let me show you. If I take a min and max terms, let me help a table which shows the representation of min and max. Let me explain you how to represent the min and max for two variables. First, let me take two variables, and later we will see about the three variables. Here I am just drawing one table where it explains about how to represent the min and max terms for two variables. So what are the two variables? Let me take x and y. The x and y are two variables. So the boolean values are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. And what are the min terms for this? The min terms, and let me write the max terms. So min terms for this expression, for these values are xy, m0. So the small m is nothing but min term and the capital M is nothing but the max term. M0 consisting of, it's 0 and y. 0, x is 0 and y is 0. That means x complement, y complement. In min terms, if the value is 0, then it becomes a complement. In the max term, if the value is 0, then it becomes a uncomplement. So m0 means x dash, y dash. And m1 is x dash y, m2 is x y dash, and m3 is xy. So min term is, it's a product term. So that's why I have taken it as a product end operation. Now coming to the max terms. So how to represent these two variables in the max terms? Take capital M. Okay, so if the variable consisting of the value 0, that means it is an uncomplement, x plus y. So max terms are nothing but a sum term. This is a product term and max term is a sum term. So that's why I have taken it as a x plus y. M1 is x plus y dash. M2 is x dash plus y. And M3 is x dash plus y dash. It's just a complement for the min and the max term. So this is for two variables. So let me take three variables. If you want to represent the min terms and the max terms for three variables, x, y, z. Okay, let me take the values 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so total 0 to 7. Now let's write on min terms. So what are the min terms? I know you can tell. M0 is equal to x dash, y dash, z dash. M1 is x dash, y dash, z. M2 is x dash, y, z dash. M3 is x dash, y, z. M4 is x, y dash, z dash. M5 is x, y dash, z. M6 is x, y, z dash. M7 is x, y, z. So this is a min terms. Okay, now let's write about the max terms. So what are the max terms for the given variables? Take the capital letter M0. So if it is 0, it is an uncomplement. X plus y plus z. M1 is x plus y plus z dash. M2 is x plus y dash plus z. M3 is x plus y dash plus z dash. M4 is x dash plus y plus z. M5 is x dash plus y plus z dash. M6 is x plus y plus x dash plus y dash plus z. M7 is x dash plus y dash plus z dash. So this is a way you have to represent whatever the variables we have taken, that variables you are going to represent in min terms and the max terms. So let me take an expression and how to represent that expression in min and max terms. Okay, so let's have a look on this. Let me take a min term. Okay, min term. So remember student, min terms means it's a canonical form of, it's nothing but a canonical, it's a canonical form of sum of products. Sum of products means the product terms contains all literals. Remember that. Product term, whatever the product term that we are taken, that product term should contain all literals. All literals means all variables should be present. That is what I am saying from the starting of that. Whatever the variable we are taking, it's a function, that product contains all literals. If the variable, there are three variables, means that product should contain all three variables, either in complement form or uncomplement form, but three variables should be present. That is a canonical form. Okay, so the min terms are nothing but the canonical form of sum of products. So let me take one function f of a, b, c. Okay, so I'm taking the function, it's a sum of products, a dash, b dash, c dash plus a dash, b, c dash plus a dash, b and c plus a dash, bc. So this is an expression given, it's a Boolean function they are given. We have to represent this in the form of min terms. So what are the min terms for a dash, b dash, c dash is nothing but 0, 0. If you're getting a confusion, just write here 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and this is 0. So this both are a dash, b dash, I have written it is, let me take a, b, c, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So all zeros means nothing but m0, we know that. 0, 1, 0 means it's nothing but 2. It's a binary value of 0, 1, 0, it's 2. That means m2. And 0, 1 means the binary value is 3, m3. And 1, 1, 1 is binary value. Here it is 1, 1 binary. What is the decimal value for the given binary value? 1, 1, 1. The decimal value is a 7, that is m7. So you can represent, the min terms can be represented as a sigma. Sigma m. So you can also write it as 0, 2, 3, 7. So both steps are the same only. Okay, both steps are the same. Either you can represent like this or like this. Sigma. Okay, let me take one more example. F of a, b, c. So this is a min terms, which is a canonical standard sum of products. So each product term contains all literals. So here all literals are present or not? All A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, all literals are present. That means it is in canonical form. So let me take one expression, a dash, b dash, c plus a dash, b, c plus a, b dash, c plus a, b, c. Okay. So if you don't know how to, what are the min terms for this? You just represent 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 1 and 1, 1, 1. Okay. So 0, 0, 1 is nothing but M1. 0, 1, 1 means nothing but M3. And 1, 0, 1 is M5. And 1, 1 means M7. So you can represent it as sigma M 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is about the min term. Now let's have a look on the max term. Max term. So in the same format, max term means what? A max term is nothing but the canonical product of sum. Means the sum term, whatever the sum term we have taken, the sum term contains all literals. Remember, it should contain all literals. The sum terms contains all literals. Okay. So let me take one example. F of a, b, c. So this is the product of sums. The product of sum means this is a product of sum representation, a plus b dash plus c dash and a dash plus b dash plus c dash. So now represent this in the form of a max terms. How can I represent this in the max term? Let me write. So A, B, C, it's nothing but 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, okay, and 0, 1, 1, and 1, 1, sorry, it is, sorry, so whenever it is A plus B plus C, it's all zeros are there, and 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1, 1, and the last one is A dash, B dash, C dash. A dash, B dash, C dash means all ones. 1, 1, 1. Okay. So this is nothing but capital M0, and this is M2, and 0, 1, 1 means nothing but M3 and M7. You can represent the max terms, we can represent it by pi m of 0, 2, 3, 7. So let me take one more example. So f of a, b, c. So this time I am taking, this is a product of canonical product of sum. Why I am saying this is a canonical product of sum? Because each term, some term contains all literals. So A, B, C, all literals are present. Either in complement form or uncomplement form. All literals are present. A plus B plus C dash. A plus B dash plus C dash. A plus B dash plus C dash. A dash plus B dash plus C dash. Okay, so what are these values? So A means 0, 0, 1, and here 0, 1, 1, and this is 0, 1. So I am taking the same value. So let me take this A dash, okay. So 1, 0, 1, okay. A dash, B plus C dash, okay. And this is 1, 1, 1. So then you are getting it as M1 plus this is M3, and this 101 means M5, and this is M7. So you can also represent it as pi M 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is about the max terms. I think you get the clarity on what is a min term and what is a max term. So the canonical product of sums and canonical sum of products. Remember student, each term, either the sum term or it may be the product term, that contains all literals, means all the values that we have taken, variables that we have taken, that should, 3 variables should be present. 3 variables should be present. Then we can say these expressions are in canonical forms. Thank you.